Hello, beautiful souls. It's Emily with Twins in Union. I hope that you are all doing well as we are building up to this second full moon in Libra. I know I have been feeling the energies building, and this is a powerful full moon. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the energies, and then I have a reading for us. This is actually take 2 of this reading. I tried uploading a reading yesterday and discovered that the sound quality was really distorted. So I was in that Libra energy, weighing things. Do I redo it? Do I just leave it as it is? What do I do? And just in my heart, I feel like it's important to give you guys the best quality readings. And so I have some time today to redo it. And I had just put the decks away when I uploaded it, so I just pulled the cards right back out. So I'm using the same cards. So if you were one of the few hundred people that happened to see the reading with the distorted audio, thank you for your patience with that. And I guess you can just consider this a bonus reading, and maybe you will get some extra messages from this reading that you didn't get in the other reading. And so just want to say a quick warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. I'm glad that wonky sound didn't scare anybody away. And yeah, just thank you guys for your likes and your shares and your amazing comments. It just really gives me a lot of strength and courage and keeps me going, helps me, not give up in this journey. I have my fair share of ups and downs. This is not an easy journey, and just being able to connect with you guys, my soul family, my soul tribe, and your encouragement, your inspiration gives me strength. And also I just want to say a really warm-hearted thank you to a couple of my clients out there who have offered up donations, and just let you know how it just means a lot to me. And it means a lot to feel like I'm seen and I'm valued, and I think that's a big part of what this Libra full moon energy is bringing out in us, is seeing our own self-worth, seeing our own value, appreciating ourselves, appreciating what we bring to the table, how we contribute, and I just wanted to say thank you as always. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the energies, and then I will get into the reading. So Libra is it's an air sign, so it rules communication and the mental realm, thoughts, and it is also represented by the scales, so it is about finding that balance, justice, fairness. Libra is just a very beautiful, peaceful, harmonious sign, and I feel like with that Mercury retrograde on Pisces that we just had, the Libra full moon in March was during that Mercury retrograde on Pisces, and it felt like that full moon was a lot of internal energy, where we were really going within, looking at where things were out of balance, looking at injustices and betrayals, and with that Pisces energy and the Mercury, it was just miscommunications that were hurtful, also overcoming illusion and delusion. So that was just a really intense internal Libra full moon. And now I feel like this is a full culmination of that energy, where now it's like the things that were under illusion or delusion are starting to become clear. We've done a lot of clearing, a lot of healing, a lot of purification as a result of that Mercury retrograde in Pisces, and now things are coming back around to where this will be more of an action-oriented full moon, and there will be truth and justice and balance restored in situations and our connections. So, yeah, I would say some key words around this full moon are decision making and teamwork and taking action. So like I was saying, just a much more external action oriented full moon compared to the first one. This full moon is at 12:12 a.m. London time. So 12:12 is very auspicious numerology. 12 times 12 is 144. And 12 is 3, and 3 is that number of building partnerships, teamwork, collaboration, expansion, growth, the Trinity, the unity consciousness. So a powerful numerology there, and then it's also at 29 degrees. So we've been in a series of having 0-degree full moons, putting us in that 0-point energy, that energy that's like the Fool in the tarot. Now we are at a 29 degree, which adds up to an 11. So this is bringing about a more, it's called a critical degree. So it's energy of critical thinking, critical decision making, just having that kind of critical energy around it of, critical actions that we need to take. So there is this 2911, 1111 portal energy. So a lot of manifestation energy here too. And with Aries being, we still have the sun in Aries and getting ready to move into Taurus. And then we also have Mercury direct now. It's just out of the post-shadow phase. And so things are starting to move forward with Mercury, and it is entering Aries. And then we also have Venus entering Aries from Pisces. So there still is a lot of Aries energy here, which is fire, forward movement, action energy. So I do feel like we are really coming out of this kind of slow, stuck, stagnant energy from the Mercury retrograde, and now things are really getting ready to go full speed ahead with all of this Aries energy. And what was the other thing I wanted to say about that? Oh, Spirit gave me some, like a phrase as I was taking notes about the full moon. Spirit gave me the phrase future forward. So, and I'm seeing the 3 of Wands card from the tarot, which is all about abundance and looking into the future. So I feel like this is a culmination point where we are moving forward into the future. And just like with what happened with the audio snafu with my first take of this video, I was talking to Spirit about that and why did that happen, and it has to do with releasing the past. And so this is a full moon that is asking us to release the past and come fully into the present in order to move forward into our future. So we are really at this powerful turning point, I feel, with this full moon, where we are letting go of a lot of the past. And that's what that Mercury retrograde in Pisces was really helping us with, as well as that new moon in Pisces. Pisces is the last house in the zodiac wheel. So we were really releasing and healing and clearing and purifying a lot of old stuff, old wounding, old habits, limiting thought patterns, really releasing a lot. And now we're ready to graduate in our ascension and move forward towards a whole new future. So it's exciting, and I feel like this Libra full moon is also a really powerful paradigm shift. So Libra is the house and the zodiac sign that rules relationships. So it's not only our twin flame connections, but all relationships. And for us as twin flames, our mission is to ground and embody the new paradigm of love and relationships with the new template of divine love. So I feel like this Libra full moon for us as twin flames is really asking us to embody this divine love more and more. And the old template stuff that I think we really cleared a lot of stuff during that Mercury retrograde on Pisces, we were clearing out that old template. And so now with this Libra, the second Libra full moon, this is really taking all of the dissolution of the old template and moving into the new template. So moving out of the codependency into interdependency, moving out of the ego-based, distorted love template into the new earth, true love, divine love, unconditional love template. Also the dissolution of the patriarchal template and embracing more of the feminine energy, a balance of masculine and feminine energy in relationships, where each of us can fully honor and embrace our inner masculine and our inner feminine energies within us as well as between us. And we are also in a process of releasing a lot of fear in order to embody this divine love, in order to move more fully into this new template of divine love. So this is a good time to really find a place within yourself that is the inner observer, that neutral kind of energy, because there is some tower energy around this full moon, which was what happened for me yesterday when I realized the sound quality was off. It just really threw me. It was totally unexpected. And so, you know, when these tower moments come up, when fear comes up, when we're triggered, it's being in that place of neutrality where we can be the observer, like watching it happen rather than being it, we're watching it. And bringing in self-care. And, you know, I needed to just go for a long nature walk and restore my balance and harmony within myself, weigh things out as far as what to do. And, you know, so this is some of that energy we're in. So we have the planet Uranus at 2 degrees Taurus opposite the moon. So that's where this kind of shake-up, electricity, rebellion, revelations, strong opinions, you know, I've also just really been feeling like this energy of wanting to rebel or run, like just wanting to get on an airplane and fly somewhere tropical and just forget about everything. So that's that Uranus energy that's also around this this full moon, but it's asking us to have breakthroughs. It's asking us to move into a place of greater freedom. It's asking us to take those risks, especially when it comes to love and relationships. So we're moving into a really powerful energy of new beginnings, and being more focused, having more momentum, getting into action, taking, having those heart-to-heart conversations, communication. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this full moon. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I think that the cards will say the rest. So all right, with that being said, I'm going to turn the camera towards the cards and we can dive into these messages. So here we go. Okay, let's see, get my camera lined up here. Okay, so this is my full union spread. Divine masculine energies on this side, divine feminine energies on this side, union energies in the center. This is looking at the dynamics between the twins. So we have what each one is thinking, feeling, and wanting. And let's see. Keep in mind this is a general reading for our soul group. So some of these energies may resonate, some of them may not. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. I do offer personal readings. So if you would like to see the dynamics taking place within your connection with your beloved, I have information on that in the description box below. Or you can go to my website, twinsinunion.com, and you can see all of my spread options there. So let's see. As far as what decks I'm using, I know some people like to know what decks. So I'm using the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor to give us insight into what these energies are that are surrounding us at the time of this full moon. Clarifying the Energy Oracle cards, I have the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. So, beautiful new deck that I was just gifted by a beautiful soul sister. So, thank you so much. And then I have romance messages for us from this lovely little deck called the Lover's Oracle. And it is by Sulamith Wolfing. Sulamith Wolfing. I think it's a European deck. I absolutely love the artwork and the quotes on this. And then we will wrap up with spiritual advice and guidance for us from the Rumi deck. This is by Alana Fairchild. Very beautiful, powerful deck. Okay, so I'm going to start with the underlying energies at the bottoms of the decks. And at the bottom of the deck for the Energy Oracle, we have Archangel Gabriel here. And this is the 5th chakra. So you can see that his throat chakra is illuminated here. So this is very much that air sign energy, that Libra energy of communication coming through here. So this energy that is surrounding us right now with this full moon in Libra is very much about communication. And it is, with the 5th chakra here, it is about authentic communication. It's about speaking our truth. It's about standing in our truth. It is about really owning our truth and really creating from that place. The 5th chakra is also about creation. So it's creative self-expression, creating our life from a place of authenticity and truth. So yeah, just this feeling of the soul really longing to express itself, really longing to create the life that it feels called to create. There's this sense of destiny that is calling to the soul, and Archangel Gabriel has this trumpet here. So it's like this trumpet calling to the soul to create this life, to create based on our soul's destiny, and to really live in our truth and be in our truth and speak from our truth. So really powerful energy here. And this is a 39. So this energy of the threes coming up again, like I was saying, this is at 12:12 universal time is the time of this full moon. And here we have a 39. So 3, and then 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 plus 9 is 12. So it's this energy of creating our dreams through collaboration, communication, and through teamwork and building, growth and expansion, all of that kind of energy with the number 3, and abundance as well. So very nice numerology there. And then on the bottom of the deck for the Hermit card, we have, or on the bottom of the deck for the Tarot deck, we have the Hermit card. So the Hermit here, I feel like this Hermit is really showing up here as the energy that we have been in with the Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And like I was saying, I think it was April 15th was really the end of the post-shadow period. So I feel like we've been in this really introspective, spiritual, inner work kind of energy. And I feel like this Libra full moon is this full culmination of this energy where the Hermit holds his lantern with the star glowing inside the light of truth, the epiphany. So I feel like this energy that is surrounding us with this Libra full moon is the culmination of this, where we've been doing the soul searching, we've been going within, we've been doing the spiritual work, we've been doing the healing and purification, and now we're getting insights and epiphanies and aha moments, especially with that Uranus energy coming in. It's like revelations, aha moments, epiphanies, awakenings, seeing the light, seeing the destiny, seeing the star, seeing the wish in the lantern of the Hermit here. And underneath the Hermit, I noticed we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like this is this energy that we're transitioning out of the Hermit into this Three of Cups, which is coming together energy, celebration, cheerfulness, joy, reunions. I feel like this is reunions and coming together within our connections, as well as just in general, getting out and going to celebrations, parties, getting together with friends, having a more external oriented vibe going on as we're moving forward with all of this Aries energy. And yeah, Libra is also just a very social, happy, uplifting kind of energy, and it likes to mingle and get together and have a good time and just celebrate and enjoy life. So yeah. So those are just like the underlying energies, the circumstantial energies surrounding us right now with this full moon. And then I also felt guided by Spirit with this reading to pull some extra cards to see specifically what impact this full moon is having on the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and us as a collective. So I'm using this divine guidance guidebook, or this divine guidance oracle, and this is by Cheryl Lee Harnish, and she does this really beautiful fractal art. And so the card that came up for the divine masculine, so again, this is how is this full moon impacting the divine masculine twin flames. And the card that came up is this beautiful card here, and it's called Dragon Guide. So I don't know if you can tell, but there's tiny little images of dragon faces in this artwork here. It's really beautiful. And with the green, I feel like this is this masculine heart energy, the heart chakra energy coming through, and green representing the divine masculine heart energy. So I feel like this Libra full moon is really going to have a powerful impact on the heart chakra for the divine masculine. So I'm just going to read what this says from the book. It says, Dragon Guide. Dragon is here to help you take a stand in your life. Others may have strong opinions about what you should be doing or how you should be doing it. It could also be that others are interfering when they should not be. Dragon has come to help you stand firm for what you believe is right, even if that means breathing a little fire to get your point across. Don't worry, it will be okay. Dragon is here to help you claim your power and your right to live your life as you see best. So I think this is just a really powerful message for how this full moon is impacting the divine masculine, where it is really supporting him in rising up into his full divine masculine essence and energy, stepping into that emperor energy, and going back to the Archangel Gabriel 5th chakra card, for him to really stand in his truth, stand his ground. I feel like this is just a lot of conditioning that the divine masculine is dissolving, and a lot of the ego-based structures of thinking about who he should be, what he should be doing according to programming and conditioning from society, how he was raised, pressure, work environment, just all of that programming that is instilled in us once we incarnate into this life. And just really transcending a lot of that, where he's just seeing the illusion of a lot of the 3D matrix now and stepping into a whole new level of truth within himself about who he is, what his dreams are, what his goals are, what's calling to his soul, and really being able to breathe some fire here and tell other people, thanks for sharing, but this is my truth. I'm doing things my way. I'm done with trying to fit into some kind of a version of who other people want me to be. I'm ready to be who I truly am. I'm ready to be my empowered divine masculine emperor self. I'm not putting up with things that don't feel right, that feel false, that feel like, it's not me. Like, I'm done with that. So really powerful impact for the divine masculine. I'm also noticing this is a 15, which adds up to 6. So 6 is that number of the scales, the harmony, the balance. So really bringing balance into his life again as a result of taking the stand for himself and his truth, and not molding himself to fit an idea of what he thinks other people want him to be. So powerful. And for the divine feminine, we have receiving. So I love the artwork here, this beautiful flower. So I feel like this is like the divine feminine really flowering and blossoming and opening up like this beautiful flower, and really preparing for receiving. Really owning her beauty and her truth and her feminine essence, her feminine energy, and realizing that who she is enough. Who she is just as a beautiful divine being and beautiful ray of light is enough. The flower just naturally attracts the bee. The flower just radiates its beauty, and that's enough to attract the bee. So she's just like in this state of opening up and receptivity, and going into like a really powerful state of attraction here. Attraction and manifestation. So this is card number 21, receiving. Energetically, you are beginning to draw in the loving people you need to help you move forward on your path in life. These people offer you both emotional and spiritual support so that you may see and feel your own value in the world. Remember, you have just as much of a positive effect in their lives as they do in yours. While what you have to give is very important, it is just as important that you allow yourself to receive too. In doing so, you are creating a beautiful energy exchange of growth and support for all. So yes, just this really beautiful energy here for the divine feminine, where she is honoring and recognizing her gifts, what she has to contribute, how she gives to the world, how she nurtures others, and at the same time being open and receptive to receiving abundance, and just allowing and trusting, and really letting herself be nurtured and supported by other loving people in her life that want to support her in her mission, in her life, in her soul's path, in her destiny. So it's just really beautiful energy here. And for us as a collective, oh, and then with the 21, another 3. So 3 is a really prominent number coming up around this full moon. So for us as a collective, how will this full moon impact us? And so we have 31, another 3 here. Beautiful imagery. I love the complementary colors with the violet here representing the 7th chakra, connecting us to pure source energy, and then the yellow connecting to the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is what connects us to our higher self, which is connected to this beautiful violet here. And I love this eye image here too. It's like the divine feminine and divine masculine, both of them are having like expanded consciousness, expanded vision, seeing with their third eye, expanded intuition, getting downloads and insights from the 7th chakra really opening up and receiving. So the title of this card is Awakening. This is a powerful card. You are now entering into a complete awakening. Your higher self, your intuition, your gifts, your role on the planet, and the divine plan. The opening of your heart center is allowing your inner vision to see more clearly. In turn, this is empowering you on many levels, both energetically and intuitively, to walk your path and do what you have come here to do. Your awakening will subconsciously call out to others to step into their own light as well. So beautiful energy of awakening here with this Libra full moon. Very powerful. So I love that. Okay, so finally we will get to the divine masculine. Let's see what's going on with him. So I asked Spirit, what is the divine masculine thinking regarding his connection with his divine feminine? And 2 cards came up. We have strategy and this community card. So with the strategy card, the divine masculine is really thinking about getting together a game plan, a strategy here for manifesting this coming together, this reunion with I see this as being like the 3 of Cups here again. You know, it's celebration, it's joy, it's very fertile and abundant. There's overflowing grapes and pomegranates and figs, flowers, music. It's just very Venetian energy here, and Venus is the planet that rules Libra. So it's just that very romantic kind of coming together, reunion, celebration energy. And again, there's 3 here, and then I'm noticing this is 21, so another 3. So it's the divine masculine really wanting to get together a strategy or a game plan to manifest and create some kind of a coming together or a reunion with the divine feminine. And with this strategy card, I'm getting a lot of energy of the magician here, that the divine masculine is tapping into his own inner resources, inner strength, inner confidence around this strategy, and trusting that he has all of the tools within him, all of the resources within him to create and manifest this, as well as Spirit, the divine, helping to orchestrate and guide him. So there's this white quill pen here representing communication, and also I feel like just signs and synchronicities for the divine masculine, supporting him and guiding him in creating this strategy. And there's little coins here, also a symbol of universal divine guidance, signs and synchronicities of abundance. And then a compass to help give direction. There's like a map of the universe with stars on it here, a key and a scroll. And so he has everything that he needs, and he's just really in this state of working on a game plan in his mental realm to work towards this coming together, this celebration. This is also a card that is about soul tribe, and so I feel like there's some soul recognition here too, where the masculine is having conscious awareness that this connection in his divine feminine is part of his tribe, that there is this soul connection, there is soul family, there is the sense of belonging here. And so this is part of what is driving this desire to create this strategy. And this is a 7, so 7 is a number of the spiritual path. This is his soul really calling him and guiding him in this creation of this strategy. And clarifying these, we have a few cards that came up. We have the 6 of Wands, Major Arcana here with Temperance, and the Queen of Cups. So with the 6 of Wands, this is the divine masculine. Really, when he's thinking about this strategy, he's wanting it to be successful. This is a card of victory and success. And we see this masculine on this horse holding his head high and holding this wand with the victory wreath on it. And so this is something that he's taking very seriously and that he's being very careful about because it is important. He wants it to be successful. He wants it to be victorious. And then we have Temperance. So this is taking that time to really think through this strategy, really taking that time to weigh things and contemplate things. That's that Libra energy of analyzing it, weighing things, seeing how this can be something that brings balance, that brings harmony, that brings peace into the connection. Temperance is all about harmony and balance. And we see this angel, and she's doing alchemy here with these cups and creating balancing and creating harmony and balance in the connection. And the alchemy is the unification of the two opposites coming together as one. So the unification of the masculine and the feminine coming together in this reunion, in this celebration, in this time of reuniting and coming together as one, unification. And then we also have the Queen of Cups. And so what I'm getting with the Temperance and the Queen of Cups here is that this is a card about patience and timing and healing. And so I feel like the divine masculine has been in this process of deep healing and finding balance within himself, especially during that Mercury retrograde. And now, as a result of taking this time, doing this healing work, he's able to feel this love overflowing from his heart and really wanting to move towards the divine feminine. So in a way, I feel like this Queen of Cups is representing the divine feminine, and I also feel like it's representing his own internal feminine energy, where it's through this healing and this balancing within himself that he's embracing his own feminine essence within him. He's connecting with his intuition, he's connecting with his heart, he's connecting with his emotions, and he's coming forward with a full cup of love now to be able to offer the feminine, whereas in the past he still had a lot of healing work to do and wasn't able to have a full cup of love to offer. But I feel like he's in this process now of working on healing and balancing in order to move forward with a full cup of love towards his feminine. So really beautiful energy is showing up for the divine masculine in his mental space. So what is the divine masculine feeling in his heart regarding his connection with his divine feminine? And so the card that came up is Woman Holding a Coin. So with this card, I feel like the Divine Masculine is really seeing the beauty and the value of the Divine Feminine in his heart. He feels this deep appreciation for her. I feel like that came up in the last reading too, where there's been a shift and some healing in the Divine Masculine's heart, and he's just really seeing the Divine Feminine with these new eyes of deep appreciation and value, and realizing her presence, the meaning of her presence in his life, and that this is just, this has really been a powerful awakening in his heart of this connection, of how much he values and appreciates his Divine Feminine. And it's through her presence, through her love, through her support, whether that's been energetically or in the 3D or both, that he just has this really deep appreciation for her in his heart. And clarifying the Woman Holding a Coin, there were quite a few cards that wanted to come out. So I'm going to start with these first two here. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. And this deck has extra major arcanas. It's a really beautiful, unique deck. And so this is card number 23. And it's called The Artist. So with these cards together, it's in reference to this woman holding a coin. There's been this heart healing for the Divine Masculine, and with this artist you can see it's this man with his pad of paper and his drawing pencil, and he has this vision. He's looking into this vision here. And so there's been this heart healing that has happened, and it has given the Divine Masculine a whole new perspective, a whole new vision of the Divine Feminine. And again, it's just this deep appreciation for her. I also feel like with this Three of Swords in reverse, this could be him recognizing the heartache that he has brought into the connection and the heartache that he has caused her. But ultimately, he wants this heartache to be healed, and he has this whole new perception, this whole new vision in his heart now as a result of this awakening, this heart healing that has happened. So this artist is a visionary, he is a creator, and it's through the vision that he has that he is like a pure vessel of creative source energy. And this is a very passionate energy, very wise energy. This is, this is like, I think this is actually the last major arcana in this deck. I could be mistaken, but this is beyond the World card. So this is like he has come to a completion of a cycle of healing in his heart, and now it is opening up this whole new vision for him to work from within the connection, because he's seeing everything in such a new light as a result of this healing, and seeing his feminine in this new light. And as a result of this healing and this artist energy, what is he wanting to create with this vision that he has now? And we have the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, this vision that he has is a vision of equality, of equal giving and receiving. It's this beautiful, harmonious energy of the Libra energy, and It's kind of hard to see, but she's holding tiny little scales here. So this is about him equally giving and contributing to the feminine and to the connection, and really valuing it and appreciating it in that way, and wanting there to be harmony, wanting there to be balance. With this Six of Pentacles too, this is also a divine gift from the universe, like a blessing that's coming in. So I do feel like, especially with all of the major arcanas and with the major arcana of the Artist card, that this is also being very divinely guided and divinely orchestrated, and it's like the universe is also bringing in this healing and this gift for the divine masculine in his heart, so that he can open up more to more balance and harmony and equal giving and receiving within the connection. Because now we have the King of Pentacles, so he's rising up into this king energy. This King of Pentacles is very abundant. So I feel like this heart healing that's happening for the divine masculine, with him seeing and recognizing the value of his feminine and this connection, he's honoring and recognizing how beautiful and abundant this is, and he's honoring and recognizing his own worth within himself to embrace this abundance, like really accepting the beauty and abundance of this connection and his feminine in his heart. And this king he knows good value when he sees it. He knows something that is, worth investing in. And he's seeing that with the divine feminine, and allowing himself to open up to receive this abundance. This king is also very loyal, very steadfast, very reliable, very stable. So it's just really bringing this emotional stability, this heartfelt stability into the connection. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here to wrap up these clarifying cards. So many pentacles: Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So this is powerful manifestation, 3D physical manifestation happening here through this new vision that he has in his heart. And again, I feel like this is like a blessing from the universe coming in, and also the divine masculine wanting to offer a gift to the feminine, or offer something stable to the feminine, from this place of truth and this vision in his heart now. This heart healing has really created this beautiful transformation in his heart of wanting stability, wanting abundance, wanting equality, wanting equal give and take, wanting to offer something that's long-lasting and loyal and true. So really beautiful energy showing up here. Oh, and then I also noticed that we have the divine complements here, the King of Pentacles, and then she's like the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. So woman holding a coin and the King of Pentacles showing up here together in the heart. So what is the divine masculine wanting regarding his connection with his divine feminine? So I had a few cards came out, and then one like flipped over. So I'll start with the few that came out first, and then I'll get to the next one. So we have patience, contract, and woman holding a heart. So what I feel like here is what the divine masculine is wanting with this patience. I feel like this is a lot of different things. I feel like he's wanting he's asking the divine feminine for patience here, hoping that she'll be patient with him. I also just really feel like this is the divine masculine wanting patience within himself, trying to be patient with himself in his process, in his awakening process, in this twin flame journey process, trying to be patient with himself, getting this strategy together. And yeah, just also being patient with the universe. She's holding a clock here. So I just feel like there's this element of divine timing here, and the divine masculine is trying to be patient with external circumstances that are happening, whether it's work stuff, family stuff, travel, maybe legal situations, whatever's coming up in his 3D world is requiring his time and energy and attention. But that this is all part of the divine plan. This is all divinely orchestrated. This is all part of the divine timing of things that has to be in place in order for things to solidify, to move forward. So asking for patience here, and then we have contract. So I feel like part of this patience is around making a decision, is around bringing this harmony and balance into the connection. With this being contract, it is also about offering that commitment. There could also be some divine masculines that are dissolving karmic contracts, and they need patience during that process. If they are in the process of having to dissolve a marriage or some other kind of relationship with karmic energies, that they're asking for patience in that process. And then we have the woman holding a heart. So I do feel like this is him making a decision, wanting to solidify things, wanting to fulfill his soul's contract and agreement with his divine feminine, and just really asking her to be patient with him. And I feel like this sense of I don't know if it's urgency, just I think it's probably more like anxiety. And this next card is really touching on that, where it's just like, is my divine feminine going to be there by the time I get through this process, this awakening, this working out this decision-making process and working out this strategy, because he knows that she holds this love for him, but will she still be there? And I'm noticing we have a 16 and a 6, so more energy of 6 here, which is the balance, the equality, the harmony. 6 is also the lovers. And then we have the 44 here, which is an angel number and adds up to an 8, which is success, abundance, and the doubling of the 4 energy, the heart chakra energy. So the divine feminine is here. She is holding this big love. She's holding space. She's energetically supporting him through this process. She is continuing to be patient in this process. And then the next card that came up as well was this walking away in reverse, which I believe came up in the last reading that I did for the Aries new moon. And now it's coming up again. So I feel like this is just the divine masculine asking the divine feminine to be patient, because he's afraid that she's going to walk away, like that she'll be gone. And, you know, he does want to walk towards her. And he's just hoping that she will still be there by the time he's ready, by the time that divine timing comes into play. And so yeah, she is being patient. She is holding this heart. She is you know, staying true to what's true for her and her heart and her soul. And so yeah. And then clarifying what the divine masculine wants, 2 majors, Justice and the Empress. So again, just this energy of harmony, truth, justice, balance, the divine masculine really stepping into his truth here and really acknowledging the divine feminine. This Empress, I feel, is the divine feminine, and I also feel like this Empress is this abundance, this new beginning. The Empress is the birth of the new abundant fertile beginning. So he's just really wanting to step into his truth, to make powerful decisions, to take decisive action in order to birth this abundant new beginning with his divine feminine. So, yeah, and I just feel like that connects to this dragon card that came up for the masculine in the beginning too, where he really is in a process of awakening and stepping into his truth, and wanting to take decisive action to breathe that fire where needed in order to create and manifest what he knows is his soul's truth. Okay, so let's see what's happening with the divine feminine. What is she thinking regarding her connection with her masculine? And we have the second chakra with Archangel Gabriel. So I feel like this is the divine feminine just really thinking about this deep desire that she has for intimacy and connection with her divine masculine. Just really wanting emotional intimacy, physical intimacy, a deeper getting to know each other, being able to just hold each other and touch each other. That beautiful sacral chakra energy where it's that one-on-one connection, and just feeling that closeness with her divine masculine, wanting to come together, wanting to have this reunion. I also just get the feeling that the sacral chakra has really been activated for the divine feminine as a collective, and so I feel like she's feeling a lot of sexual energy, creative energy coming up right now. Springtime, it's like we see all the little animals having little litters of babies, little bunny rabbits everywhere, and little birds' eggs and nests. And, Easter time is all about that fertility and abundance. So it's just a lot of that energy. So I feel like the divine feminine is definitely going through sacral chakra activation and awakening, and might be having dreams with her divine masculine right now. So yeah, just this really beautiful deepening of intimacy that she's desiring. This is also a 36, so another 3 for this partnership, teamwork, building, collaboration that she's thinking about. And with 6, it is the energy of the Lovers. So I feel like she's just really longing for her divine masculine, missing her divine masculine. I know I've been feeling that, and just longing for the intimacy, the touch, the connection. And then clarifying this, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, and we have the 8 of Wands. So I just feel like this is the divine feminine thinking about how things have been kind of stuck at a standstill and feeling like there's delay in things moving forward here. And so she's just really been in this place of, wanting that deeper connection, but also just feeling like it's kind of like, that Mercury retrograde energy where everything was just slow and stagnant and stuck and nothing was moving forward. So she's just really ready for things to move forward. She's ready for communication. This is representing like the Cupid's arrows of communication coming in, and for these delays to be over. Also, with the Hanged Man in reverse, it is about getting a new perspective on things. So I feel like some divine feminines may be getting new perspectives on these sacral chakra issues, this sacral chakra activation, where she might be getting new perspective on her sexuality, her physical body, just sex in general, like limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, and just really wanting to connect more with her physical body. And yeah, just that this is also creating this forward movement and forward energy just energetically for her. Also just getting in touch with her creativity more. Maybe starting a new creative project, and starting to feel more forward momentum in her life. So, so yeah, just some powerful messages for the feminine there. So what is the divine feminine feeling in her heart regarding her connection with her masculine? And we have hostilities in reverse with the yin yang. So with hostilities in reverse, I feel like this is a release that is happening. Full moons are about release. So I feel like this is the divine feminine releasing energies of the past, where things have been challenging with the divine masculine. You know, maybe there was some pain and some hurt, you know, bitterness, anger, betrayal, injustice, whatever that looks like in your connection. You know, there's just been some hurt feelings where she's probably had her guard up and, you know, had her defenses up and put up boundaries, and, you know, things just weren't feeling super great. I'm getting a sense with this other card too that this has put her more in her masculine energy, where she's just kind of been like guarding her heart, putting up boundaries, not letting him in, trying to protect herself from getting hurt. But I feel like this full moon is helping to release that. And again, it's just releasing the past, releasing past hurts, past, you know, past heartache and pain that needs to be let go for healing. Because now we have this yin yang card. And so this is the masculine and feminine here. And so I feel like she's returning and restoring to balance in her heart, balancing her own feminine energy, because she's been in this defensive place and she's releasing that. And as a result of that, it's restoring the harmony and balance of her feminine energy in her heart, where she is no longer too much in her masculine, putting up defenses and walls and trying to be really strong. She's opening up and softening now, and things are coming back into balance. This is also a card that is about completing cycles. So again, it's this cycle that is being completed as this healing and release of the past hurts is happening. It's closing out a cycle here, and it's bringing things into a state of harmony and balance and wholeness. And this is my union card in this deck. This is the 22. This is the 11 plus the 11. This is the feminine and the masculine merging and coming together as one, creating this powerful cosmic explosion with the third energy. And 22 is the energy of the sacred union. It is also a 4 when you add the 2 and the 2, which is stability and strong foundations and that heart chakra energy. 2 is also about balance. So yeah, I just feel like there's a heart healing that's happening for the feminine here, where she's just softening, coming back into her feminine, letting her guard down, opening up. And again, opening up to receive, going back to this card here, for how the moon is impacting her. She's releasing this and opening up, softening, and receiving. And clarifying these, we have a couple of cards. So I feel like with this hostilities in reverse, we have the Page of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles in this reading. So that must be like this earth energy, this Taurus and Uranus and the sun getting ready to move into Taurus. So with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is the Divine Masculine coming in with some kind of an offering for the Divine Feminine that is healing her heart, that is allowing her to drop her guard. This could be some kind of a message that she's receiving, or this could be energetically, or, you know, some kind of an offering, proposal, invitation, message, phone call, but some gesture that is softening the Divine Feminine, helping her relax, helping her let her guard down, helping her to release that pain, and restoring this balance and harmony. And then we have the King of Cups. So I feel like this is, again, the Divine Masculine showing up here in his King energy, where he is wanting to share love. He has this cup, and he's wanting to offer her something, to express something. This king is very emotional, but it's very deep and often submerged. He doesn't always outwardly and openly show his emotions, but he feels very deeply. And he's coming forward with some kind of a little proposal or offer, invitation or message here that's bringing this deep healing. Water is healing. And I feel like with this King of Cups too, that this is something that is bringing a lot of powerful, deep, emotional healing to the Divine Feminine in her heart, and restoring this balance of feminine and masculine energy in her heart. So beautiful heart healing happening for the feminine. And, you know, again, it might be some kind of a big emotional release here, but it's ultimately restoring harmony and balance and bringing healing. So it's beautiful. So what is the Divine Feminine wanting regarding her connection with her masculine? And we have door to personal healing and happiness and victory. So, so yes, the Divine Feminine, she's ready for this healing. She's ready to receive healing. She's ready to experience happiness. She's ready to move through this new window of opportunity, this new doorway, to have this new beginning. And this is just such a beautiful depiction of spring energy here for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. This beautiful sunrise and this rainbow, the dove representing peace and harmony, the pink lotuses representing passion, and there's just so much energy and new life, and yeah, just really peaceful energy in this card. And this is a 34, so this adds up to 7. So this is like the soul path, the spiritual path, something that is a gift, a divine blessing for the Divine Feminine here, that she's just really wanting that, because this is her goal, this is her dream, this is the success that she is striving for in her journey with her beloved. And you know, she's ready to celebrate. She's ready for this victory. Just like with the Divine Masculine, you know, they're on the same page here. He wants this victory too. He's got the laurel wreath here, and then she's really wanting this laurel wreath. So he's thinking about this success and victory, and he's getting his game plan together, you know, and so everybody wants this beautiful success and victory and happiness and healing in the connection. Clarifying this, there were quite a few cards. We have the Queen of Wands, Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant. So I feel like what the Divine Feminine, how these are clarifying what she's wanting is, you know, she's really wanting to feel confident in this connection. She's really wanting to feel like on top of her game, and you know, like yeah, this Queen of Wands, it's like she knows who she is, she knows what she wants, and she's just really passionate and really creative and really confident. And she's got this black kitty cat here representing her intuition. So I feel like the Divine Feminine, you know, she just really wants to feel that strength and confidence in this connection, but she's kind of like going through it feeling like she's wearing a blindfold half the time. Like, she is just going on her intuition here and trusting, but you know, oftentimes it just feels like she's fumbling around in the dark and confused and not clear on what's going on, and like things are just kind of at a stalemate here. And she's just really wanting the Divine Masculine to come forward with this offer of love so that she can feel confident, so that she doesn't feel like she's in the dark and things are just stuck and like she doesn't know where to go, what way to, you know, what direction things are going. And, you know, there's just like so much confusion that can come up in this connection. And so she's just like, I want to feel confident. I want to know what's going on and feel clear. I'm wanting him to come forward with this gesture, this offer, this message of love. And, you know, with the Hierophant here, this is major arcana. This is her having that faith and trust in him coming forward and offering some kind of a commitment, or creating some kind of a new dynamic or structure within the connection that is, you know, stable, that is loving. So yeah, I just feel like this Hierophant is really like, you know, having that faith, having that strength, having that trust, having that confidence, and knowing that this Knight of Cups is coming. And he is, as we can see from the masculine cards. It's like he's working on a game plan and asking for patience, and, you know, working with the divine timing. Okay, so let's see what is happening in the energy of the union. So we have Healer of the Ages. So with Healer of the Ages, I feel like this is this healing element that is showing up for us, for our connections, for our unions. This Libra full moon is bringing powerful healing energy into our connections. And I'm noticing the balance and symmetry in this card. So this healing is bringing a lot of harmony and balance, and I'm noticing the twin flames behind him here and the glow of his heart. So heart healing, heart expansion, heart opening. He has rays of light coming out of his hands. So just a lot of beautiful healing energy in the connection, and also just a lot of illumination around his third eye and crown chakra. So receiving divine guidance, receiving downloads, heart expansion, heart opening, emotional healing, emotional release. And this is all ultimately bringing us to this place of greater peace and harmony and balance in our connection through this healing. This is a 51, which is a 6. So lots of 3s and lots of 6s coming through. So again, that energy of collaboration and communication and expansion and growth and teamwork and building and balance and harmony and love. So beautiful energy. And with the 5 and the 51, that is that change and transformation that is coming about as a result of this healing. And it's bringing us to a new beginning with the number 1, manifesting a new chapter, a new start. So really beautiful energy here for the union. And then clarifying the healer of the ages. We have a couple clarifying cards. We have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Wands, this is this passionate new beginning that is coming about as a result of the healing that's taking place. It is this inspiration that is coming in, this desire to create something new. And then with the Two of Pentacles, we have this energy of balance coming in once again. This is an energy of renewal, change, adaptability. So with that change that is coming about through the healing and the transformation, there's going to be some adjustment period, some transitioning period, some period of adapting as we start to work on building and creating this new chapter, this passionate new beginning. So there might be like this transitional adjustment period as we start to rebuild and reunite and come together in this whole new level of energy and this whole new level of connecting as we have done all of this healing work. We're coming together on a whole new passionate level with each other. So really beautiful energy for the union. Okay, so I'm going to share a couple of romance messages for us, and then I will finish up with oracle guidance. So, for the message from the Divine Masculine to his Divine Feminine, we have, I'll show you the image. It's just really sweet artwork. I love the imagery here. So the quote that goes with this, so this is the masculine's message to the feminine. Sometimes the one thing that you are looking for is the one thing that you cannot see. And then there's another message that goes with this that says, love is an angel disguised as lust. So I feel like what the Divine Masculine is wanting his Divine Feminine to know here is that he sees her. There's this recognition that is happening as he's moving through this awakening process. And he sees her, and there's this soul recognition that is happening. And he wants her to know that this passion, this chemistry, this deep desire that he feels towards her, this is real. And he sees her now. And I think that, you know, the Divine Masculine has had trouble because he is very wired into the 3D. I think in his own journey, he has been confused about this strong pull, this strong passion, this strong sexual chemistry that he feels with the feminine. And part of his journey and part of his healing is sorting out what that is and what that means and why is it, you know, like, is this just sex or is this more than sex? So I feel like what he's wanting to say to the feminine here is, I'm getting it. Like, I get that this is real and my soul sees your soul, and to just trust that, to know that this passionate chemistry that we share in this connection, it's part of what is fueling us, part of what is motivating us in this really challenging divine mission, is like part of the fuel that drives us forward, that keeps us on the path. is this powerful, beautiful passion and chemistry that we share in this connection. So I just feel like this is the divine masculine assuring the feminine that this passion that he feels for her, it is very real. It is love, and to not question that. So, for the divine feminine's romance message to her masculine. I hope you guys can see that okay. The quote is, "It is better to be hated for what you are rather than to be loved for what you are not." So I feel like this goes back to that dragon card that we had in the beginning for the masculine. And the feminine is just coming through and saying, yes, be true to yourself, be authentic, stand in the power and truth of who you are, and, you know, be loved for the authentic person that you are, rather than trying to mold yourself to fit some idea of what is acceptable by society or religion or family or work or whatever, conditioning and programming, to free yourself from that, liberate yourself from that, and be loved for the truth of who you are, rather than, you know, worrying about whether or not other people are going to accept you or fitting in or that kind of energy. And so I do feel like the divine masculine is really breaking through a lot of these conditioning and the structures and the programming and the ego based energies that have been blocking him, especially with this Libra full moon. All right, well, let's wrap up with spiritual advice and guidance from Spirit and just see what Spirit has to say to support us as we move forward in our journey. So for the divine masculine, the card that came up is number 8, Cosmic Heart. So it has a poem and then it has a little channeled message. So the poem is, "I was dead. I became alive. I was tears. I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus." Rumi. So wow, that's such a powerful poem. I'm just feeling the energy of that and how that really ties in as well with the dragon card in the beginning. So the channeled message is, "I hear it and weep. In sublime reverence, I bow to this living, beating, loving heart of the universe. It echoes throughout all of creation. Once, some time ago, I was deaf. I had not heard one true sound. Much noise, but no truth. So I believed in many things not worthy of believing in. Then, in a moment of my crisis, that cracked my heart open. I was given a gift. Though I felt fear and confusion, a gift came to me more powerful than those temporary ailments. That gift was the ability to hear the sound hidden beneath all of life. I heard it, that sacred sound of the beating heart of universal love. Now I know that belief in unworthy things, like fear and doubt, is lunacy. Even my loneliness became unconvincing to me. We are animated by this living heartbeat, part of life that is sustained by it. You and I, the planets, the birds, and the fishes emerge from the great source because of this beating heart of the universe. It pumps life through our veins. What proof of this is needed? You live. That is the proof. I hear it everywhere now. It has become so loud, louder than any word of fear. It resonates through my soul and eclipses any tremor of anxiety. So this is such a powerful message, and this happened the other day when I read this. I'm just getting like super hot and sweaty as I read that message, because this is the universe waking up the divine masculine to the heartbeat of the universe, to the heartbeat of life. He has been in like this sleep state, and like how it says, you know, I was dead, and he has been cracked open, and he's awakening, and he's in this process of connecting with the universe, connecting with all of life, and unplugging from the 3D matrix and transcending fear and doubt and anxiety. It's like his eyes are opening, his ears are opening. It's like he's a new baby that's just been born into this whole new experience of life and seeing things through fresh eyes and hearing the truth of his heart, hearing the truth of his soul. Whereas before he was just blindly and deafly accepting what was being told, what he was being told, what he was, this programming and conditioning. So this is this powerful gift that the universe is bestowing upon him at the time of this Libra full moon, that is really supporting him in rising up and standing in his truth. And yeah, it's just really powerful, beautiful energy coming through here. So let's see what came up for the Divine Feminine. So we have 35, the Lover and the Beloved. So, and this is a 35, and the other one was an 8. So 8-8, which is that energy of success, abundance, victory, powerful forward movement, momentum. It's also the infinity symbol of the eternal love. So beautiful numerology. Okay, so the poem for this one is, when you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me. I want to be closer. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were, you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? So that's just so beautiful, and it's just really connecting with that sacral chakra card that came up for the feminine. And I feel like this is spirit acknowledging the divine feminine's desire to be close to her masculine, and for the masculine as well coming through here and reassuring her, I want to be close to you, I want to feel you, I want us to be one, and to please trust this journey, trust things are unfolding, trust that everything is coming together, trust that I am working on a strategy, trust divine timing, and just knowing that we are the lover and the beloved. We are intended to be together, to not just be longing for each other from a distance, but to truly be merged as one, and to really feel that and experience that in this lifetime, in this 3D. So beautiful messages from Spirit. So I hope that this reading was helpful for you and that it gave you clarity and guidance in your own journey. And again, if you would like to purchase a reading, you can go to twinsinunion.com or check out the information below. And I'm just sending you all so much love and light and wishing you many blessings at this second Libra full moon. So take good care.